Alright, so we are back in with some more space engineers today. We got a couple of things planned for today. Probably build a couple of batteries to start storing power, maybe a couple more solar panels to get more power in. And then also upgrade the assembler and the refinery to better versions so that way we can do more. And maybe also upgrade the ship so it can be better and hold more and stuff. But for now, I think we'll probably start with the batteries. So I'm gonna grab. I gotta find over here. Here we go. So I'm gonna grab some steel plates out if I can find some somewhere. Yeah, here we go. And then I'm just gonna probably have this thing, yeah, the assembler, make 100 steel plates and 100 of these, because we'll probably need a lot of interior plates and steel plates. Let me move these up. Oop. So that way, there we go. That should be enough to get me started. Oh, you know what? Actually, I had an idea to make this whole thing easier. Because there's a mod in here that I have. I don't know if I've unlocked it yet. Hang on, give me a second, I'll find it. Okay, I found it. So, we need to build a landing gear in order for us to unlock the thing that I want to make. Alright, so we've built the landing gear, and now we're just going to break it back down and take the parts back. Because we have unlocked what we needed to unlock. Which will save us a bunch of time. Okay, my energy's low, that's nice. Okay, and with that, that is this done. So this thing will help us a lot. It is basically going to pull resources from the base and kind of pretty slowly it'll auto build stuff around the base, within a certain range. But pretty much anything that's, needs stuff, it'll just kind of grab the materials out of, any storage that it's in or that it's connected to, which is right now everything. And it'll sort of just build stuff. So, I have to actually tell it to do that though. Alright, so there we go. Now as you can see, it's kind of trying to just auto build everything that it can. And now that'll make it pretty easy, but the thing is, it'll use up all of my materials, trying to build these floors, which I think it's trying to do now, but I think I've run out of steel plates, so it can't. It's also kind of loud, so I'm probably going to turn it down. Okay, so I turned it down a little bit so it won't be so loud. And, yeah, I guess I'll just get a bunch of materials set up to be made. So, like a couple hundred steel plates, some construction components. Well, that was way more than I wanted. Just like, a couple hundred construction components, maybe a couple hundred computers, or actually, we'll just do 150 computers. And then that should be good for now. And then I can now start. Let's see, what is this missing? This is missing. Oh, okay, computers and construction components. So yeah, it'll get those once that's done building. In the meantime, let's grab some steel plates. Okay, actually we've run out of iron, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive the ship over to a little iron deposit right near the base, and we're gonna go mine some iron. Okay, so back from mining a bit of iron, and now the refinery. Yeah, so the refinery will start processing all of that. Yep, and it'll continue now making the steel plates that I asked it to make. So, yep, like I said, we're going to grab a couple of steel plates because we need to build a couple of things. Alright, so I got a couple of steel plates. I'm going to build the things that I need to build. So, let's see, we need a refinery. Yep, the big one. And then we also need an assembler. There we go. Okay. And, yeah, basically what we'll do is we'll probably build it right, hold on. right there, like that. And then we'll put the refinery right next to it, right here. Let me get out of its way so it can actually place. And then we'll flip it like that. There we go. So now they should be connected with each other, and obviously we need to actually get the materials for them, like metal grids and displays and stuff. And yeah, those metal grids require cobalt, which stone doesn't give us, but lucky for us, we have a cobalt deposit on one of these asteroids over here. I think it's over there. Yeah, I see it. So we're just, no wait, hang on, I'm going to drop some stuff off. But we're just going to go mine a bit by hand because we don't need very much. We only need a little bit. And then we should be good, and we can pretty much just make everything else that we need to make. Alright, so we just got back with some cobalt, so we'll go ahead and drop it off in here. And we're going to get it to, where's the, there it is, okay. So we're going to try and move it into the refinery so it gets processed. So now I'm just going to have this make like 100 metal grids, which will probably take it a little while, but we also need a couple other things. So I'll get all the materials ready to be made. Okay, so I gave it the materials, but obviously this thing is going to prioritize whatever's closest, so it's going to build the floors. So I'm having it make a bunch of extra steel plates along with everything else that I need. And I guess in the meantime, I'm probably going to go out and mine just to get some extra materials into the base. Alright, so that is the assembler built. So that will be a lot more useful. What I need to do is get it so it's actually like hooked up to all this, because right now it's not actually hooked up to the main base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of interior plates, and I am going to, here we go. I'm going to basically put under here, and I'm going to replace these steel blocks here all the way over to this junction block over here, so that way they are connected. Alright, so there we go. Now the little conveyor system is linked up with the assembler. So what I can do is I can actually just break this because we don't really need it anymore, because we have a better assembler, and there's really no point in me having a basic one at this point. And I can just, oh, okay, that was holding onto a lot of materials. I can just deposit these and grab all of, okay. So now with that, I should be able to actually, this will be a lot easier, because what I can do is I can go into here and refinery, and I can just have it build all of the parts necessary for the refinery, and it'll just build them all. So that's a lot more convenient. And then obviously we have yeah, this thing auto building it for us, which is nice. And I guess now all I have to do is just wait on that, and once that's done, we'll be able to refine stuff faster. We'll be able to refine, you know, better materials, even though we don't have access to any of the materials that we would need the big refinery for. It's still just nice to have it because it's faster at refining. So, and also, as you can see on the backs of these things are for upgrade modules, which see, I don't know if we have any. Yeah, okay, right here. So there's like a speed one, a yield one, and a power efficiency one. They all upgrade the refinery and assembler in some way. The big versions, you know, have these. The little ones, as you can see, don't have room for the upgrades, but the big ones do, so we can upgrade them and make them more efficient and just make them better. So that's pretty good. And I guess in the meantime, I'm probably just gonna go mining some more. Alright, and it looks like the refinery is finished, which is nice, and that means that we can get rid of this one, because it is not needed anymore. I'll probably spit out all the materials after it's deconstructed, but that's fine, we can just pick them back up. Oh, jeez, yeah. Alright, there we go. All cleaned up. And now with those, this refinery will just blow through, you know, the ore a lot faster. It'll refine it a lot faster. And it'll just be much better. So now I suppose one of the only things left that we had planned would be a cargo container. We'll probably do a large cargo container, but we'll probably do that on the next one because I think I'm gonna end it here. I think we got a lot done for today, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Bye.